What is going on, guys? This is your host P to the Ayo, and how are you guys doing? I'm doing pretty good myself, man. Yeah. So this gameplay is a 40 plus kill team deathmatch game. What is this game? Or map? Is it Vertigo? I think it's Vertigo. Yeah, it's Vertigo. So got my silence. It's the first time ever I that I use a suppressor on a gun because ever since Black Ops 2 or the first Black Ops, I remember like getting a whole lot of hit markers. My freaking shots weren't registering, so I just decided, you know what? Screw the suppressors. I'm gonna run with straight up clickety clack clack loud ass guns. You know. But the topic for this video is procrastination. So procrastinating is something that I do basically a lot. I'm a professional procrastinator, yeah, masturbator. I just had to get something around with procrastinator. Okay. So procrastination is basically waiting for the last minute, for the last basically, yeah, the last minute to do your work for school. Basically, let's lean this over to school because it can relate to a lot of other things. And that's basically the first thought that comes to your head when you hear the word procrastination, right? So yeah, it's waiting for the last minute to do your work, which basically, from what I experienced, it basically builds up stress levels once the due date is coming. You know, once the due date is growing shorter and shorter up until you have one day left to do your project or essay. Now, a way to combat that is basically, if you have to do a paper, let's say a paper of anything, let's say a paper of Mexico. So you're gonna get on Google, you're gonna go get a textbook and read about Mexico. You're gonna read about their beliefs, what's the biggest religion in Mexico, what let's say the ethnicity, population, all of that, their ceremonies, celebrations, holidays. Brainstorm, you know, you're gonna brainstorm, you're gonna do a whole lot of things. I already gave you guys, let's say I gave you like 5 or 6 let's say subjects right there, 5 or 6 subjects onto what Mexico is basically. You could basically write their government, about their government too. You could add in their government, their currency ratio, blah blah blah, and all that stuff. Those are 6, 7 things in there already. So so yeah, all you gotta do is brainstorm. Man, I'm good at that stuff, man. Procrastination is good. No, it's bad, Payo. No, it's bad. So yeah, so that's all you gotta do. Don't make a big deal out of it. Do not. That's what I remember doing a lot of. Like, I made a big deal out of it. I still remained a little bit chill because I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna do that because I'm a little badass. I'm not gonna need this in the future. But in reality, you're gonna need it because it makes you into a better brainstorming motherfucker. Oh my god, Payo, you freaking stop cussing. Okay. So yeah, it makes you better at brainstorming, thinking of new ways to do things basically. And if I was still back in high school, I think I would have not thought about doing this in a while. So I think I would have not just written the paper. But yeah, guys, as I said, do your research, brainstorm, and as soon as you do your research, as soon as you get done reading, take out a paper, take out a notebook, open up a Word document, write some bullet points, whatever you need to do to accomplish your goal. Now, what I do personally, and this is just preference, I do what I just told you. I open up a book, open up a web browser, look up terms that I don't know, and when I'm done with my reading, I open up a freaking Word document. I do not write bullet points. I do not like like I don't like doing that. I just basically think of the things that I need to do and talk out of my ass basically. That's basically all I do basically. And whatever things that I need to get more statistical, my stats basically, statistical data. There, I got it. My statistical data, I get it from the reference book basically, or the reference page. I get it from the web browser. I get the dates, I get the ages, I get numbers basically. That's basically all I need the web browser for after I'm done reading. If I really need to get a clear subject on, or something clear on my part, I read over or scan through it to see where I found that certain spot or data from, or information, and I put it into my paper. I do not copy and paste. I basically put it in my words. I never liked copy and pasting. I do not like quoting. I do not like citing, although I think I need to to get some points, but I don't really like citing. If I do use citations, if I use quotes, it's because I want to make the paper longer. But I don't think there's a necessity for it, unless if the teacher asks for it or if the assignment asks for it. But I'm not big on copy and paste or anything like that. But yeah, that's basically what I do. As soon as I'm done with a reading, I scan through it again. I start writing my paper. I write basically what I do first is, well, of course I write my name, title, date, all that stuff. And I start writing the first sentence. As soon as you guys start writing, the ideas are gonna start popping into your head, guys. So as soon as you start your work, the sooner you're gonna get it done. And the sooner you get it done, the more time you're gonna have for yourself, you know? Now, let's see, the more time you're gonna have for yourself, let's say you're gonna play video games, you're gonna exercise, you're gonna go hang out with your friends, you're gonna go watch YouTube videos, you know, you're gonna do whatever you want after you're done with your homework. Now, I need to take advice from my own self, because I tend to do this procrastinating thing a whole lot. And you know what, guys, this video is for you guys as well as for me, to remind myself that I gotta do my work. You know, so guys, I'll see you guys later, and goodbye.